Blank nails make you look so dirty and unkept. This was a tweet by an ex-user recently, which degenerated into claims that carrying your hair and nails the way they grow out of our body is a sign of poverty or being unkept. This stereotype highlights a harmful narrative that shames natural self-expression and fuels body dysmorphia. Body dysmorphia is a mental health condition where individuals obsess over perceived flaws in their appearance, often leading to severe emotional distress, low self-esteem, and a distorted sense of identity. It is a silent killer, quietly eroding confidence and self-worth. As societal pressures and unrealistic beauty standards amplify feelings of inadequacy, the idea that our natural hair or unmanicured nails equate to disgrace or lack of care is rooted in superficial societal norms and self-hate. It prioritizes polished aesthetics over authenticity. For those struggling with these thoughts, it's important to reflect on why you feel safer with things that are foreign to your body and understand that your perceived imperfections are just that, perceived. You are perfect as you are. You are enough, and there is no shame or self-criticism required in showing up as your true self. Rather, it is liberating. Equating self-worth to grooming habits dismisses the beauty of authenticity and the strength it takes to resist societal pressures. For people struggling with body dysmorphia, comments like this can feel like a personal attack, reinforcing the false belief that they are inherently flawed or unworthy. Beauty is inclusive, and beauty is personal. It is important to reject judgmental tropes and amplify and embrace voices that promote self-acceptance. By educating ourselves about body dysmorphia, supporting mental health resources, and calling out harmful rhetoric, we can help dismantle the toxic standards that silently destroy self-esteem and identity. Let's advocate for a world where everyone feels empowered to embrace their natural self, free from shame or judgment. True beauty lies in authenticity, not conformity.
When we ask ourselves, what is the agenda behind some of this conversation? What is the agenda behind, some of this advocacy where people come in and they tweet about, nowadays, if you don't have this, if you don't have
consumerism,
if you don't do your body, nobody will look at you, or you're not, all of those things. It is, from my perspective, it is product-based. What's her name? Black China. Mm-hmm. She was one of the people that promoted that. Yeah. And she woke up one night and said, you know what, all of this is bad. And then she gave her life to Christ, and then she went back to her normal stuff. And I'm like, this is so beautiful. You were beautiful the entire time. In fact, what you did to yourself distorted your beauty. Mm-hmm. Right? But at the end of the day, these are all brand driven. People want to make money, so they create narrative that would drive sales. But we don't see it from that perspective. We just think, this is what's going on. So I think we need to, this starts from a very young age, where you give your kids the confidence. I was watching a video yesterday, and a guy was saying, when your kids talk back at you, don't be mad at them. Don't shut them up. Don't say, why are you talking back at me? No, when they ask questions like, when you tell your child, go and watch the play, and say, why are you not sending my younger brother? And then you go, why are you talking back at me? No, he's trying to understand why. Explain to him why. So when you keep shutting him down, he starts building an ideology that I'm not supposed to talk back. And then when he goes to school and friends say, let's go and smoke weed, it's like, okay, let's go. Not, why am I smoking weed? Like, why am I doing that? So I feel like it begins from the early stage, where you start building that confidence in your kids. You are beautiful. Like, anybody tells you to add anything to what you are already, don't listen to them. And this is why.
It's a message in season, particularly in an age of continuous BBL from everywhere. Everybody's padding their bums and stuff. And it's good to call it what it is, body dysmorphia. I tell my students and mentees that you have the body and the face that you need to be a compere or an MC. Don't feel inadequate because you think you're probably too slim, or you're too big on the fat side. Those are just labels. What is important is what you have inside of you, the substance that is in you. So I love that quote, true beauty lies in authenticity, not in conformity. Showing up as your true self. On my podcast, I made a conscious decision that I will appear with my hair woven all back at least once in a season. And we did that in 2 seasons. The interesting thing is that people noticed, and we actually got feedback based on that. Oh, well, I felt, inspired. I kept looking at your hair. So it is important that we teach ourselves first, self-love and self-acceptance. And then we teach our children that you don't have to be somebody else. You don't have to change your nose, change your this, change your every. You are good the way you are. You are perfect for the purpose and the assignment you're on earth for. And that's important. I love this advocacy, Zuma. Thank you.
Thank you, Funke.
You are beautiful just the way you are. Sorry.
You are.
This topic cuts across. And a lot of times, when we talk about this, we are always almost tempted to look at it from the female side.
Right.
But it also affects the males a lot. And thank you for what's that word? Dysmorphia. Okay, putting a name to it. And I reflect on my own, experience. As I was reading, as you were speaking, I just went back memory lane. 1982 for me. I was getting into secondary school, Form 1. And I got a nickname at that time called Eze. Okay, from the book Eze Go to School. And why did I get that nickname? It was because in the first chapter of Eze Go to School, it was said that Eze went to school and went to collect his uniform. And Eze was so small, such that his shirt looked like his trouser. So when I got to school, actually, I was so small that when I got my shirt and I wore it, it was like practically I was that small. So I got the nickname Eze, and that nickname stuck with me throughout the school. And that was a huge challenge because in school I got bullied, mainly because of size. The things that, of course, now we call it bullying. At that time, was just normal. And the worst was I couldn't go home to talk about it because, who are you going to talk about? What were you going to say? Yeah. And a lot of, men go through this experience as well, where they feel that their size is not big enough. I'm not just talking about their size as in
physical
their size on the other side as well. And you'll be shocked about a lot of men who go through a lot of trauma trying to represent, to be big, to be this. And in the process, they lose their identity, they lose their health, they lose their mental health.
And self-esteem.
And their self-esteem. And we need to keep reiterating this, that you are good the way you are. Okay? You don't need to be somebody else. You don't need to live in somebody else's dream. You don't need to be as big as anything. You can be yourself, big, petite, small, large, fat, whatever it is. And you can accomplish great things just the way you are.
My own nickname in school was either small doctor or small but mighty. Right, and
that's a good one.
Yeah, but so it's good because the small was there, right? But then the doctor and the mighty makes you then understand the kind of self-esteem I had before having to face those kind of experience, and then they realize that okay, we can't really intimidate this person, and then it sort of gives you a different nickname, right? So I would say to parents that while you're raising your kids, it's important to tell your children that you love them, tell them they are beautiful, reaffirm their beauty, because beauty is not a standard that should be set by anyone. Beauty to you should be you. You should be the standard of beauty. Yeah. This does not mean that you would see someone who looks really good and not recognize that, oh, this person looks good, but recognizing that beauty in a way that undermines your own beauty is where the problem starts from. Right, so let's try to reinforce with people and let them, because when you begin to look at your children from that perspective, there's a lot that comes from it, from learning how to even dress for your body shape, learning how to do things that encourage you to love yourself and feel yourself more, because you know that this is you and you have accepted you completely, and you understand that this is a type of beauty.
Someone once sang, learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all.
Sing it now.
I can't sing. Let's go back to the basics and get the fundamentals right. You are enough as you are.